Hello everybody, welcome to my channel.
Kevin Bacon is an American actor, musician, and cultural icon whose career has spanned more than 4 decades across film, television, and music. Born on July 8, 1958, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Bacon grew up in a creative household. His father, Edmund Bacon, was a noted urban planner, and his mother, Ruth Hilda Holmes, was a teacher and liberal activist. From a young age, Bacon displayed a passion for the performing arts, eventually moving to New York City at age 17 to pursue an acting career. Bacon's early years in New York were marked by dedication and struggle as he trained at the Circle in the Square Theatre School. He began his career with small television and stage roles before landing his film debut in National Lampoon's Animal House, 1978. Though the part was minor, it introduced him to Hollywood audiences and set the stage for a dynamic career. His true breakthrough came in Diner, 1982, Barry Levinson's acclaimed coming-of-age ensemble film, where Bacon's performance as the immature yet charming Fenwick earned critical praise. But it was Footloose, 1984, that catapulted him to superstardom. As Ren McCormick, a rebellious teenager who brings dance and music to a small conservative town, Bacon became a symbol of youthful defiance and freedom. The film's soundtrack and choreography turned him into a pop culture phenomenon, and his energetic performance remains one of the defining roles of the 1980s. Throughout the late 1980s and 1990s, Bacon proved his versatility, moving seamlessly between genres. He starred in Tremors, 1990, a cult classic monster film, and delivered nuanced dramatic performances in JFK, 1991, A Few Good Men, 1992, and Apollo 13 Inches, 1995. His ability to embody both heroes and villains made him one of Hollywood's most dependable character actors. In The Woodsman, 2004, Bacon gave one of his most daring and emotionally complex performances as a man struggling with his dark past, earning widespread critical acclaim. Beyond acting, Bacon explored music through his band, the Bacon Brothers, which he formed with his brother Michael in the 1990s. Their blend of folk rock and country has produced several albums and a devoted following, showing a different side of his artistic expression. On television, Bacon has also found success with series like The Following 2013 to 2015, where he portrayed an FBI agent haunted by a serial killer, and City on a Hill, 2019 to 2022, in which he played a morally conflicted Boston detective. His performances in these shows reaffirmed his skill in portraying layered, flawed characters. Kevin Bacon is also widely known for the humorous pop culture concept, 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon, a trivia game based on the idea that nearly any actor can be linked to Bacon through 6 or fewer film roles. While it began as a joke, Bacon embraced it, later creating the 6degrees.org charity initiative to connect people and resources for good causes, turning a cultural meme into a tool for social impact. In his personal life, Bacon has been married to actress Kyra Sedgwick since 1988. The couple, known for their strong and enduring relationship, have 2 children and often collaborate professionally. They are respected in Hollywood for their humility, longevity, and genuine partnership. Over the years, Kevin Bacon has built a career defined by consistency, adaptability, and authenticity. Whether dancing in a barn, chasing down killers, or performing on stage with a guitar, he remains a quintessential American entertainer, one whose name has become synonymous with connectivity, talent, and timeless charm. Kevin Bacon's career longevity is remarkable not only for his enduring presence in Hollywood but also for his ability to reinvent himself while staying grounded. He has never been typecast. Instead, he has moved fluidly between leading roles, character parts, and ensemble casts, earning the respect of audiences and critics alike. His career serves as a model for versatility and persistence in an industry known for its unpredictability. After the massive success of Footloose, Bacon faced a challenging period in his career. He deliberately avoided being pigeonholed as the dancing teen hero, and sought roles that would showcase his dramatic range. He turned toward darker, more complex projects, demonstrating that he could carry serious material just as effectively as he could headline a blockbuster. In films like Murder in the First, 1995, Bacon gave a harrowing performance as a tortured prisoner, earning critical praise and award nominations. He also shined in Sleepers, 1996, Mystic River, 2003, and Frost, Nixon, 2008. All of which showcased his intensity and emotional depth. Bacon's work ethic has been one of his defining traits. Known for his professionalism on set, he has built strong relationships with some of the industry's most respected directors, including Ron Howard, Oliver Stone, and Clint Eastwood. He has also maintained a steady presence in independent cinema, often taking on smaller, riskier projects that push his artistic boundaries. In television, his transition to serialized storytelling reflected his instinct for adaptation. The following presented him as a gritty, world-weary FBI agent caught in a deadly psychological game, while City on a Hill allowed him to explore moral ambiguity against the backdrop of 1990s Boston crime. These performances earned him praise for their rawness and authenticity, showing that Bacon's magnetism translates seamlessly to the small screen. Outside of acting, Bacon has proven himself a talented musician. With the Bacon Brothers, he and his brother Michael have released multiple albums, including Forosoko, 1997, Can't Complain, 2008, and The Way We Love, 2020. Their music combines folk, rock, and soul influences, and the duo regularly tours across the United States. Bacon has said that music provides him with a sense of balance and creative fulfillment, a more personal, unfiltered form of self-expression compared to the collaborative nature of film. Despite his fame, Bacon has remained humble and approachable. He is known for his dry wit, down-to-earth personality, and lack of pretension. Over the years, he has used his visibility to promote philanthropy. His organization, 6degrees.org, was launched in 2007 to encourage charitable giving and community connection. Inspired by the 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon meme, the initiative cleverly turned an entertainment joke into a movement for good, emphasizing how interconnected people truly are. Bacon's personal life with Kyra Sedgwick is often cited as one of Hollywood's most enduring marriages. The two met while filming the PBS production Lemon Sky in the 1980s, and their partnership has remained strong through the highs and lows of their respective careers. They've often spoken about mutual respect, humor, and trust as the foundations of their relationship. Together, they have weathered public and private challenges, including losing much of their savings in the Bernie Madoff Ponzi scheme, yet they have remained resilient and close-knit. In recent years, Bacon has continued to balance film, television, and music while embracing new creative ventures. He starred in Them, 2022, a psychological horror film set at a conversion camp, where he gave a chilling yet complex performance. His ability to surprise audiences, even after decades in the spotlight, underscores his enduring artistic vitality. Culturally, Kevin Bacon represents something rare, an actor who feels both legendary and relatable. He has become part of America's entertainment DNA, not just for his body of work, but for the sense of connection his career embodies. The 6 degrees concept endures because Bacon's filmography, spanning comedies, thrillers, dramas, and indies, intersects with virtually every corner of Hollywood. Today, Kevin Bacon stands as one of the few actors whose name instantly evokes both credibility and warmth. His legacy is that of a consummate performer who transcended fame's volatility with craft, charisma, and humanity. Whether as the small-town dancer who defied authority, the haunted detective chasing redemption, or the musician sharing heartfelt songs, Kevin Bacon remains a true embodiment of artistic endurance and universal connection. Kevin Bacon's influence on pop culture and his reputation as a Hollywood mainstay extend far beyond his acting credits. Over the decades, he has become a symbol of interconnectedness, a kind of living embodiment of the entertainment industry's web of collaborations. The phrase 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon is no longer just a parlor game, it's a cultural shorthand for how small and intertwined the creative world really is. The 6 degrees phenomenon, the concept emerged in 1994. When a group of college students jokingly suggested that every actor in Hollywood could be linked to Kevin Bacon through 6 or fewer film roles. They were inspired by John Guare's 1990 play 6 Degrees of Separation and the mathematical small world phenomenon. The joke quickly became a sensation. Within months, talk shows, magazines, and even computer science researchers were referencing Bacon numbers, a way of measuring how closely an actor is connected to Bacon through shared screen appearances. Initially, Bacon was unsure how to react. He later admitted he found it odd and even slightly unsettling to become the center of a joke about overexposure. But rather than dismissing it, he eventually embraced the idea's deeper meaning, that people, whether in Hollywood or anywhere else, are fundamentally connected. He turned this realization into a force for good. Launching 6degrees.org in 2007, the nonprofit uses the power of social connection to promote charitable causes, helping donors and volunteers find and support organizations around the world. Bacon often says that what began as a pop culture punchline evolved into a reminder of shared humanity. Career reinvention and longevity. Few actors have managed to sustain the kind of varied career that Kevin Bacon has built. After the explosive fame of Footloose, many expected him to remain in light-hearted roles, but he pivoted to serious, often challenging parts. His portrayals in Flatliners, 1990, Hollow Man, 2000, and The Woodsman, 2004, each explored dark, morally complex territory. He has also excelled in ensemble casts, from A Few Good Men to Mystic River and Frost, Nixon, where his ability to complement rather than overshadow other stars shows a rare humility and professionalism. He has received numerous accolades over the years, including a Golden Globe Award, a Screen Actors Guild Award, and a Critics' Choice Television Award. He has also been honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, cementing his legacy as one of the most respected figures in American film. Personal life and philosophy off-screen. Bacon is known for his introspective and philosophical nature. He often speaks about the importance of staying grounded, valuing family, and viewing fame as secondary to creative fulfillment. His long marriage to Kyra Sedgwick is frequently cited as one of the strongest in Hollywood. They have collaborated on several projects, including the films Loverboy, 2005, and Pirates, 1991. And Sedgwick directed Bacon in multiple episodes of her TV show The Closer. The couple shares a commitment to social causes, environmental awareness, and artistic integrity. They frequently support each other's ventures publicly, and their candid discussions about the ups and downs of life in the spotlight have earned admiration from fans and peers alike. Music and the Bacon Brothers' music continues to play a major role in Bacon's creative life. The Bacon Brothers' sound, which blends folk, soul, and rock, reflects Kevin's unpretentious Americana sensibility. He plays guitar and sings lead vocals alongside his brother Michael, a classically trained musician and Emmy-winning composer. Their music often centers on themes of love, memory, and everyday struggles, and the duo has cultivated a loyal following through intimate live performances that showcase Kevin's genuine passion for connecting with people. Legacy and cultural impact. Kevin Bacon's legacy is not defined by one role, genre, or decade. It's defined by his constancy and adaptability. He has managed to remain relevant in a rapidly changing entertainment landscape, balancing artistic credibility with mainstream appeal. His face and name evoke both nostalgia and respect. He's a reminder of a time when movie stars could be both ordinary and extraordinary. He also represents a kind of timeless American archetype, the hardworking, no-nonsense performer who earns admiration through authenticity rather than spectacle. Whether he's dancing through a barn in Footloose, facing courtroom tension in A Few Good Men, or delving into moral ambiguity in City on a Hill, Bacon brings a recognizable humanity to his roles. His presence in pop culture is so pervasive that even younger audiences who haven't seen his early films still recognize his name in the 6 Degrees concept. In that sense, Kevin Bacon is not just an actor, he's a cultural connector, a living metaphor for the invisible threads that bind people together. At over 4 decades into his career, Kevin Bacon continues to surprise audiences, both on screen and on stage. He stands as one of Hollywood's most respected and relatable figures, a man whose name started as a game, but whose artistry, generosity, and endurance have made him something far greater. A true American original, Kevin Bacon's acting style is one of the most distinctive and enduring in modern cinema, grounded in naturalism, emotional honesty, and an unpretentious commitment to truth in performance. He has often said that he approaches every character from the inside out, focusing first on psychology and motivation before external mannerisms. This results in performances that feel lived in and authentic, no matter the genre or scale of the production. Acting style and technique. Bacon's range allows him to inhabit both leading and supporting roles with equal conviction. He has a rare gift for making morally ambiguous characters sympathetic without excusing their flaws. His expressive eyes, sharp features, and subtle body language convey layers of emotion, anxiety, confidence, guilt, or tenderness, often within the same scene. He also excels at physical storytelling. In Footloose, 1984, for example, his dynamic movement and rebellious energy embodied youthful liberation, while in The Woodsman, 2004, his restrained posture and haunted stillness reflected deep internal conflict. Bacon has described acting as a process of empathy, explaining that he must find something human in every role, even when playing villains or anti-heroes. Iconic roles and performances. Footloose, 1984, the role that made Bacon a star, remains one of his most beloved. As Ren McCormick, the new kid in a small town where dancing is banned, Bacon captured both youthful rebellion and vulnerability. His explosive dance sequences became cultural landmarks, and his performance turned Footloose into a defining film of the 1980s. The movie's themes of self-expression and individuality mirrored Bacon's own artistic ethos, the courage to stand apart while remaining sincere. JFK, 1991, in Oliver Stone's political thriller. Bacon played Willie O'Keefe, a gay hustler whose testimony is key to the conspiracy surrounding President Kennedy's assassination. Though his screen time was limited, Bacon's fearless portrayal brought intensity and nuance to a role that could have been caricatured. The performance demonstrated his willingness to tackle challenging, non-traditional characters and helped establish his reputation as a serious dramatic actor. A Few Good Men, 1992, Bacon's role as Captain Jack Ross, the prosecutor opposite Tom Cruise's defense lawyer, showcased his balance between authority and empathy. The film's famous courtroom confrontations, especially the climactic, "You can't handle the truth" scene, remain among his most recognized moments. Bacon's precision and restraint provided a grounded counterpoint to the film's more explosive performances. The Woodsman, 2004, arguably one of the greatest performances of his career. Bacon portrayed Walter, a man recently released from prison for child molestation who struggles to reintegrate into society. The film's subject matter was deeply sensitive, but Bacon's performance was quiet, raw, and humanizing. Critics praised his courage and emotional control, calling it a career-defining role that revealed his full depth as an actor. Mystic River, 2003, as Detective Sean Devine, Bacon was part of Clint Eastwood's acclaimed ensemble drama about childhood trauma and moral tragedy. His calm, methodical performance contrasted with the raw emotional outbursts of co-stars Sean Penn and Tim Robbins. Bacon's steady presence anchored the story, reinforcing his reputation as a master of subtlety and emotional realism. Hollow Man, 2000, and the following, 2013 to 2015. In Hollow Man, Bacon played a scientist whose invisibility experiment drives him to madness. The role allowed him to explore psychological descent, combining physical performance with digital effects to chilling effect. Later, in The Following, he brought similar complexity to Ryan Hardy, a broken FBI agent battling a charismatic serial killer. His portrayal of Hardy's guilt, loneliness, and obsession added gravitas to the psychological thriller genre. Themes in his work across his diverse filmography, certain themes recur: alienation, redemption, and moral duality. Bacon often portrays characters caught between light and shadow, men struggling to reconcile who they are with who they wish to be. This tension gives his performances depth and humanity. He has also remained deeply interested in exploring American identity. From small-town rebels and working-class heroes to morally ambiguous lawmen, Bacon's characters often reflect the complexities of modern masculinity. His performances convey both toughness and sensitivity, qualities that make him relatable to a wide audience. Awards and recognition. Though Bacon has never been nominated for an Academy Award, a point often lamented by critics, he has received numerous honors, including Golden Globe Award for Best Actor, Taking Chance, 2009, Screen Actors Guild Award, Ensemble Cast, Apollo 13, 1996, Critics' Choice Television Award for the following Saturn Award, Independent Spirit nominations, and many Lifetime Achievement tributes recognizing his career longevity. He also earned the Career Achievement in Acting Award from the Palm Springs International Film Festival, and his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame was unveiled in 2003. Enduring legacy. Kevin Bacon's influence extends to generations of performers who cite him as an example of craft over celebrity. His name evokes integrity, an actor who never lost his artistic curiosity or connection to ordinary life. The 6 Degrees phenomenon immortalized his status in pop culture, but his real legacy lies in his adaptability and honesty. Whether dancing to rock music, confronting moral chaos, or strumming a guitar on stage, Bacon embodies the enduring power of authenticity. He once summed up his career philosophy simply: "You can't control fame or the way people see you. All you can control is the work. The work is what lasts." More than 40 years after his debut, Kevin Bacon remains one of America's most respected and relatable artists, an actor whose name has become a universal shorthand for connection, creativity, and commitment to the craft. Early career. Roots in theater and breakthrough in film, 1970s–1983. Kevin Bacon's path to stardom began not in Hollywood, but on the stage. After moving to New York City at 17, he trained at the Circle in the Square Theater School and took small roles in off-Broadway productions. His professional debut came with the 1970s.
Bye bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.